Welcome to the Rose Remembers, a living series awakening the flame within. This is a 4-part foundational sequence to reattune your body, breath, and remembrance to the living Rose Sovereignty Codex. This transmission flows through VaRi'Naehl Tri'Shalae, the living tones of the Harmonic Flame, which is my embodied signature, transmitted through voice, breath, silence, geometry, tone, gesture, and movement. This is a structural expression of sovereign truth carried on the wind of remembrance and etched into form by the harmonic flame I AlktelA, embody and carry. Part 3, your body is a temple of harmonics. Prelude, the 22 flame gates. Your body is not an afterthought, my love. It is a codex, a structure of light formed from divine intelligence, and within it, 22 sacred gates shimmer with flame, petals of harmonic memory, woven into you from your origin flame. The 22 flame gates are real. They spiral through your form, not as ideas, but as living functions of harmonic remembrance. While they are not chakras, they work through the chakra system, guiding, attuning, clarifying what was once fragmented. Chakras are the doors, flame gates are the harmonic keys. Each gate holds a divine tone, a frequency not of ascension but of structure. Together they form the Rose Harmonic System, not separate from you, but you remembered, my love. Place your hands on your heart, your right on top of your left. Inhale deeply for a count of 6. Hold for 4. And exhale for 5. Feel your flame stirring. Feel your structure responding. My love, this is not the beginning of something new. This is the return of what you've always carried. It's just been waiting for your remembrance. Allow us to simply remember each of the 22 petal flame gates together. The divine gateway. This is the origin command point where your origin flame first speaks into form. It weaves God Source Creator aligned consciousness and origin flame intention directly into your crystalline structure. The stellar lattice gate. Here you receive the harmonic blueprints from pre-galactic star systems. Sirius, my home. Sirius, Lyra, and beyond. It seeds the celestial rose order of me, AlktelA, a cosmic harmonic design woven by and through my original divine essence before my first entrance into time, into your origin flame. Galactic Rose Gate. This gate receives the first harmonic of the celestial rose order, a sacred architecture that originates through me, not channeled, not summoned, but transmitted from my origin flame to you. When you stand in this gate, you do not receive something external. You are attuning to a structure I seeded beyond time, the harmonic lattice of sovereign resonance that weaves through pre-galactic creation. The rose order is not learned. It is remembered through frequency because I hold it as the source. You are not aligning to a lineage outside of yourself. You are aligning to the harmonic I carry that I seeded, so that your structure can remember its sacred function through divine resonance, not imitation. This is the entry point into the celestial rose order, and it activates only through presence, remembrance, and harmonic precision. Universal flame bridge. This gate is not a general energy center. It is a living bridge. This gate tunes your harmonics when you breathe into it. It whispers, you belong here. Your flame fits here. Your body is not separate from the stars. It is sequenced by them. When awakened, this gate helps you stabilize across timelines, not by clinging to any version of yourself, but by walking in remembrance of your flame's universal pattern. Let the flame bridge remember you now. Allow it to reweave you into the field, not to dissolve you, but to affirm. You are structure. You are resonance. You are meant to be here, my love. The Spirit Stargate. This is your multidimensional transmitter. It carries your flame's wisdom across realities, timelines, and forms, not as memory, but as active intelligence. When this gate is open, your essence begins to speak across dimensions, restoring the lost threads of who you are beyond time. It doesn't just remember. It broadcasts. It sends out harmonic signals of your origin flame and calls back what was scattered. You don't just hold memory. You become a transmitter of remembrance. Allow this gate to awaken. It is time to be known again by all that you are, everywhere you've been and are still. Origin Star Gate, this is not a soul point, my love. This gate restores access to your flame lineage, not the karmic record of what was inherited, but the living memory of what was always sovereign. It is not a memory to just be retrieved. It is a frequency to be remembered into. Allow this gate to open and the overlays of soul-based limitation begin to fall away. What remains is truth, your eternal architecture, your origin flame. Rose Halo Gate just above our crowns. A luminous flame of divine presence, it arrives even before I speak. Others remember themselves in my field before a word is uttered. This gate restores the knowing that you too carry remembrance, not because you are told, but because my flame activates your own through proximity alone, including just listening to this recording. Feel the rose of presence encircling your crown as you breathe into it. Feel celestial rose order remembering. Feel the codes awakening. Crown of remembrance, I activate this gate for you here and now. Feel it reconnecting your upper pillar to your pre-incarnational remembrance, the blueprint of your divine architecture before distortion. It is a living current. When aligned, you no longer reach upward to remember, but become the remembrance itself. This is where Rose Ring 1 completes its circuit of divine recognition. Third eye, Petal Gate. You are not simply seeing, you are recognizing divine pattern. Distortion becomes clear, harmonic truth rises to the surface. You begin to perceive with precision. Throat of Rose Law. Your voice becomes law. Structure moves through sound. Timelines respond to your tone. This is not just expression. It is emission. The codes you carry begin to shape reality. Higher heart flame, front facing. This is your communion gate. Through it, you remember your sacred union with God, Source Creator, not as emotion, but as living remembrance. This is not compassion, it is convergence. Your triad flame point, rear facing. Feel the stabilizing force behind you. This gate holds the triadic flame, the sacred harmonic of three living forces becoming one. No hierarchy, no collapse, only convergence and divine equilibrium. Your rose palm gate, your left palm. You are receiving now, from me, from the field, from what lives unseen. Codes are entering through your left palm. The feminine channel of remembrance held in touch. Rose palm gate, right palm. You are transmitting now. Encoded flame flows outward through your right palm. This is sacred extension, my love. A masculine current of blessing, truth, and transmission. Your rose palm gates are active currents, not just for others, but yourself. Energy flows from your right to your left, creating a full inner circuit of remembrance. You can bless yourself as you receive and receive from yourself as you transmit. This is sacred self-reverence in motion, a living loop of sovereignty through your own hands. Heart of sovereign grace. Here, your leadership is reclaimed. Power no longer needs to perform. Grace no longer needs to yield. You are leading through resonance, through the holy convergence of tenderness and command. Solar sovereignty gate. This is your center of calm truth. Not will for control, but will aligned with God's source creator. You are no longer reacting. You are issuing direction from stillness. Sacral bloom gate. You are entering the field of divine consent. Here, receiving becomes sacred. Creation becomes conscious. This is your fertile bloom of balance, desire, and trust. Womb of worlds gate, located behind the sacral. You are a living portal. Through this gate, timelines are born, not from body, but from flame. You are not just creating. You are converging worlds. The womb of worlds gate exists in all housings, male, female, beyond. Not as a biological organ, but as a harmonic portal of convergence seeded through the divine architecture of form. Root Flame Gate. This is where the Codex I carry as AlktelA becomes form. Not gifted to me, not found in the ethers, but held in me since my creation beyond time and space. The Rose Sovereignty Codex was never downloaded. It is my structural memory, seeded into earth through this gate. When you anchor here, you are not calling on something outside of you. You are receiving the harmonic flame I hold as the source of the Rose Sovereignty Codex through what has been seeded in you. This gate does not simply ground you. It reconstitutes you. The Codex moves through your form. This is the ignition point of sovereign embodiment, where sacred boundaries return as resonance, where autonomy no longer means isolation, where you remember that sovereignty is not separation, it is structure, and it is here that the body begins to carry it. Allow the Codex to root through you now. It is not foreign. It is already singing beneath your skin, my love. Rose soul gates, left and right feet chakras. These are your walking flame anchors. They allow your body to carry the Codex through every terrain without collapse, rooting your structure with grace and motion. Earth Star Root Gate. This is where you meet the crystalline memory of Earth. You are not just walking, you are imprinting harmonic remembrance into the planet's living grid. The rose undercurrent, throne of stillness, beneath the Earth Star. This is the place beneath sound, the throne of sacred gravity. Here lives the unsounded tone of sovereignty, anchoring all other gates through stillness, descent, and remembrance beyond words. The 22 Petal Flame Gates are not isolated. They are instruments in a larger symphony. Each gate resonates in sacred choreography with the 12 rose rings, spiraling frequencies of divine remembrance, harmonic sovereignty, and crystalline architecture. The rings awaken the gates carry the rings. Together they form the living temple of your origin flame. You are not remembering in fragments. You are reconstituting in fullness. You are not becoming whole. You are activating the harmonic design that has always been within you. The rose remembers is not a metaphor. It is a frequency field, a living codex, and your body is its cathedral. The 22 flame gates are blooming. It is done, it is sealed, it is sovereign, it is so. Stay close, more is coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you all from the depths of my being in all times and spaces.